What? Okay. Oh, I can't hear anything in my headphones. There we go. Monster Hunter time. Oh. And I actually, I think sometimes I say during the week when I'm going to play this game that, I'm going to play all day or I'm going to get a good session in. I do have to make a grocery run today, so I'll probably play for a couple to 3 hours-ish, like always. And then this guy's gear looks sick, and he's just walking. Wilson. And then, well, I got to make a grocery run, and then I'll come back and probably hop back on. So, what did I want? Oh, yeah. So, I actually had been playing a little bit off stream, and I unlocked a new monster that I found. And it is Gravios. But yeah, I thought this one was really cool. Something that I probably didn't know or recognize from Monster Hunter World was this monster. So it's got a lot of strong. So when I first encountered it, I obviously didn't have any data on it. So I just did the standard Monster Hunter thing, right? Attack the head, attack the tail. And at first I attacked the tail, and it was a weak spot. And then I went to go attack the head, and the head was ultra strong. Like, my weapon bounced back. And what's interesting about the weapon bouncing back is that I have blue sharpness. So I was thinking, okay, its head is, like, very strong. And I went to go attack the wings next, because it's a big monster. Its wings kind of drape pretty low. I went to go attack its wings, and my weapon was bouncing off of the wings as well. And I thought, damn, this thing has a really tough to reach tail. And its head is armored, and its wings are armored too. It's like, what kind of creature is this? And the reason I say this could have existed in World is because the way that the description for this monster reads, it actually, so I learned this the second time I fought it because I had information on it at that point. But it says here, it's no easy task breaking through the heavy armor covering a Gravios head to Talon, but repeated attacks will eventually make a crack. Hold on a second. That and the weakness a Gravios exposes in its carapace during certain attacks are your chance to deliver focus strikes, demolish it piece by piece, and create even more opportunities. So that first part about making a crack, I don't think I noticed that when I fought it the first time. I don't think I noticed I noticed it completely, because when I was attacking the wings, when I attacked the face and my weapon bounced like 2 or 3 times, I was like, oh, okay, you just can't fight it here. And I've attacked the wings, and the same thing happened. But I kind of unintentionally kept hitting those areas anyway, especially the head, because I had mounted it and I wounded it at the head, and when I jumped off the head after doing the focus strike, I went to attack it, and then I could. Like, at that point, my weapon didn't bounce. And I think the same thing happened with the wing. Like, it created a wound on the wing just from hitting it, again, unintentionally. And then when I wounded it, I realized I could attack through it. But after I fought this thing fighting it a second time, what I recognized is that I think this is correct, which is you just got to hit that same spot over and over, even though your weapon's bouncing. And eventually you'll break through. And I thought that was cool. Again, there could be a monster like that in Monster Hunter World, but whenever I encountered something that deflected, my natural instinct in that game was just to, oh, okay, I can't attack this here. I think it might have been Kushala Daora. I think that was the miasma monster. But there was an elder dragon that used wind, and it was like that, where it had wings that my weapons would bounce off of because it was like super armored, so I would just attack elsewhere. And I always thought that as a melee user, this must be something that ranged can deal with. Like, if you're playing bowgun or light bowgun or something, you have armor-piercing bullets or armor-piercing arrows or something like that. So I assume that was why, like, the game is almost telling me, oh, you can't attack this. You need to... Oop, my timer went off. You can't attack this. You have to focus on the the soft spots. Come on. But as a charge blade user, you can charge your sword after charging your shield, and that will let you prevent. Well, it will prevent your weapon from deflecting off of enemies. So I just thought to point this out. I talked for a bit about this monster, but I really like this monster because without necessarily thinking about it too much in this game, there is a decent amount. I think most of the creativity of the game is going to come from the monsters that you fight. It's kind of an obvious thing to say. But sometimes it is just sort of the same thing, you know? Dodge, attack the head, attack the tail, you know, knock it over, bring the weakness weapon, knock it over, you know, wound it, focus strike. You know, that's the gameplay loop. But there's already a lot of monsters here. And maybe there's more in the game. But there's already a bunch here. And sometimes I think, especially if Capcom's going to bring returning monsters like a Rathian or an Odogaron, is that what this thing is? An Ebony Odogaron. If they're going to bring it, it's going to fight the same. Like, how are you going to make it a different feeling than in the past? And I think that one way that they can kind of do that is to change the way the monster fights, which I don't know if they really do between Monster Hunter games. This one, the Odogaron seemed to fight similar from what I remember, what I felt like I remembered. And again, it's probably all in my head. There must be something flying outside, because I wonder, I hope, hopefully my audio is okay. It's one thing that's kind of interesting about the wavelength is that, oh, hold on, let me check something. Yeah, my input gain is at 15, right? Yeah, it's at 15 decibels, so I should be a touch louder than the game, but it's just, it's kind of, and I know I've shown this in previous streams, but when I look at the Elgato wavelength, it's not, I'm not that much louder, at least on the Elgato. But when I look in wavelength, I think it's fine. I don't want to get too distracted, but the wavelength and a lot of the Elgato stuff kind of resets when my computer goes to sleep or if I restart it. So voice focus will reset. My decibels on the input gain will reset to 0. And so I have to check it every single time. And I just glanced up to look at the levels, and my microphone volume is just over half, and the game volume for Monster Hunter is just over half. And I was like, oh man, did something change? But it shouldn't have. And when I stop talking and I look in Streamlabs, I'm clearly louder than the game. So I think that should be fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think just to maybe wrap up this point before I do some gathering and then continue some quests is the Rathalos, I think is what I meant to say, is that the Ebony Odogaron was what I kind of fought like what I felt like I remembered, but the Rathalos seemed to fight different. Maybe it did fight the same, but from what I felt I was fighting, or maybe it does fight the same, but because I encountered the Guardian one first, it felt like, oh, this isn't the Rathalos. But when I ended up fighting this thing in the plains, I was like, dang, this thing is different than I remember. So. Okay, so we're going to... Does Isai still have a meal for me here? It did say that earlier.
I could help you out if I had some better gear.
Overview. I don't know if this icon actually means that anymore, that there's a meal. Oh, I think it's gone now. So that is cool. I guess the rotating options, they obviously rotate, like, no matter what. It's on, like, its own clock, not necessarily whether or not you're logged in. Because I positioned myself in this area because I was like, oh, when I come back online, I'll just eat the meal from the dude. But it looks like none of these have it available. And I thought that this orange icon there was the symbol indicating that there was a meal, but I suppose not. Okay. Let's see. I really enjoyed playing this. Okay. What was I gonna do next? Oh, ice. I need to go to the ice shard. What is that place called? Okay, open the map. Triangle. That's what I wanted. Ice shard cliffs. And Oh, also, something I have been learning is whenever I hear the Palico or my characters say, "Oh, we can set up a camp here," I thought what was going on there is that I needed to encounter the area, and then I needed to go back to the Palico, or not the Palicos, the felines, and tell them what I found, and then they could build a camp. But that's actually not the case. You can just set it up right there. And so I had been working on my radio wheel this morning when I was off stream, and I have this, the camping kit. So now if I encounter one of those areas, I can just drop one of these. I guess I'll briefly talk about this too. I've been working on the radio wheel a bit this morning. I realize it has a limit to how many you can add. So for this radio wheel, which I'm calling healing, the idea is the left is entirely... I'll eventually kind of replace these first aids because like they won't heal enough. But the idea is whetstone, and then everything potion or healing related is on the left side. And then on the right is everything that kind of cures my character. So poison, blights, energy, I think is sleepy. And then, or sleep fatigue, or I think. And then cleanser. Isn't that for... The only one I can really think of at the moment that cleanser would help with is when you get like the monster that farts on you. But, and then my down radio wheel is... It's still traps, but it's more or less focused on things that I would kind of think about when it comes to traps. So I have the shock trap, obviously. I've got the pitfall trap. Those are the two. Far casting, because in my head I'm thinking, if I don't have these items and I'm fighting an enemy, I would just far cast. You got the Meryl, listen to that. Mega barrel bombs for instances where I would want to trap a monster, but I find, oh, you know, it's a monster you can't trap, so there's the bombs. SOS flare, just because this is an old Monster Hunter World setting. You know, it's like left, up, down. Or left, down? I guess in this case it'd be L1 down, and then SOS flare. Trank bombs, but I will probably equip the blades. I don't have any, obviously. But the idea would be I would equip the blade and run around with this thing. And I gotta test this. I gotta test today if I can have the blade pick up like a pod in the field, and if that pod will, like when I run out of that, will it replace, will my blade just be sitting there waiting for me? Because if so, I won't use the trank bombs. But if it does, then I'm gonna have to add the trank bombs. Dung pod, screamer, and then flash. So, yeah. And I moved this one slightly, but the ailment items, it's a lot fewer now, but the idea here is these are things, it's called ailment, but I guess my thought are things that I would want to put on my character.
Let's let the sacred take us where we need to go.
That I don't need to kind of keep putting on.
Mark our destination.
So, hot drink, cold drink, mega armor skins, and when I get the mega of the demon drug, that one. So that's supposed to be the idea, and I think that'll help. I think that'll make things a little bit easier. But yeah, so let me. I'm gonna be mining and gathering some items real quick before I do the main quest. So let's see. Oh, let's go with this one. And
Over here, come on. On my way there.
just in case I encounter a monster.
You can see the wall's interior in some places. It almost appears as if... No, it can't be.
think we'll find?
I don't know what she's getting at. Gotcha. Okay. Is this the spot? It looks like this is the spot. Let's use the wheel. There it is. And I guess I haven't quite figured out yet what the advantage... Whoa. Oh, yo, they're scrapping. In running around like that, I've found a more safe one. So I wonder if you can make the dangerous ones safe. Or...
This is where you've been living, Rove.
Or if maybe the dangerous ones are just kind of like part of the gameplay, you know, the risk of putting a camp here is that it can get found.
Hail, Hunter. As two passengers on Fate's current, I'll not presume to say I awaited you, but well met. Know you of a beastly bird, red of hue and flame? I was given rare cause to flee on all four limbs.
Whoa.
The one possibility that leaps to mind is a young cuckoo. They're not native to this climate, though.
This one seemed the aberrant sort, though it's nary my place to judge after trading my forest for ruins.
Was there anything else you noticed? Anything that stuck out to you?
An ominous carriage. A bloodthirst fit to boil. The fiend nigh devoured me, pointy topper and all.
I think I understand. Probably. I suppose it'll serve as a clue at least. Probably.
Selfish though it be, I'm not yet fain to part with life and limb. Too many ruins yet await me.
In any case, it seems unlikely this is a normal monster. Do you mind leaving this to us?
What qualm might I bear the inevitable? I shall bide here, in gratitude for your noble spirit.
Okay. So I'll do this one since it's just fresh in my head.
I see. If it was a Yeon Kutku,
Yeon.
that raises a few different concerns. The habitat is wrong, for one, and it's not a species known for the viciousness Rove described. I think this clearly merits investigation. We need to ensure Rove and the base camp's safety. I went ahead and took the liberty of registering a new quest. Best of luck.
Time to make ourselves useful.
All right.
Time for a quick break.
For sure.
I want to get my mining in.
Yikes! Spikes! Those could come in handy on a hunt.
I'm not seeing really. There's one. Oh, there's three. Okay. You know what? I'll bring the ice weapon with me.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
Wait, a Yankuku is weak to water, not ice. It is weak to ice. Oh, you know what? It's weak to thunder, too. I don't have a thunder weapon, but I will in just a second.
Yep.
I didn't make this from last
What are we
night.
making today?
This.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty.
Perfection. Equip as secondary. I wonder if I should make it. Well,
Now that's a good choice.
Okay. Onward. Hey, I got one.
Please don't let it spot me.
2. Okay, I need one more.
Curiosity sure paid off this time.
Nice.
A tempered monster. Look at the size of that scar.
Gypsarius. I forget what its picture looks like. This one. It's weak to fire. Okay. Well, you know what? Why not? We're here. Got some potions. Let's go to rations. Okay, let's do it.
Guild authorization to hunt that monster. Let's look for another target.
Oh, we don't? Okay. Okay. Well, in that case... what I'm gonna do... I guess we'll accept the optional quest then. Mission.
I'll ride with you.
Oh, except the optional quest is. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta go to the handle. Oop.
Right.
This one.
The hunt is on.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Oh, so that's our target now?
Hold on, that's clearly bloody frenzy. It spread this far. Priorities. We need to deal with it. Hunt authorized.
All right.
Understood.
Nimble as a cat, fierce as a cat.
All right. What's different with you?
I'll see you back.
Ah. Once the gauge is full.
I'm with you.
Really? This creature.
Make room for me too. It's looking weak. Almost there.
What? Got him. That was pretty quick. Oh, I got another wing. Counts. Set a timer for 5 minutes from now. Okay. To Rove. Alright, gotta report to Rove. Oh, you know what? I didn't even use the thunder weapon. It was weak to thunder, I didn't even do it.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Nah. Let's get to Rove. Isn't he right here? There he is. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that him? Yeah, he's like right here.
Can't forget supplies.
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
So this is where you've been living.
The monster you reported has been taken care of. It was too dangerous to let roam. Please, let us know if you come across anything similar again. We'd like to find the root cause.
Be assured, though we may differ in fur and fancy, we are seekers both, companions at the fireside. You are a wanderer of these lands. As a stranger turned denizen of this place, we are kin in that.
All right, I'm not gonna wait for that timer.
And so affection blooms between us. In time, I'll surely take to wandering anew, to seek more ruins.
That urge is a familiar one. There's still a lot of world left out there.
Then let me keep you from it no longer. Take this, my fellow rambler. A humble thanks.
Money? Oh, coin and... Okay. Okay. Wait, he does have another thing.
Uh-huh. I see. The time has not yet come, then.
All right, second. So that worked out. I set a timer because I made some tikka masala the other night, and I just kind of refrigerated it after making it. And so I took the thing that I cooked it in, and I put it back on the stove to reheat it, and I set a timer for that so that I could make sure that it was good, so that when I eat lunch, that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna have some basmati rice with tikka masala and probably some green beans. Wrap that up.
What can I... Yep.
Oh yeah, great
What are we
sword.
making today?
I'm going to make... I need one more wing for that. But, What did I wish list? Oh, it was this. Oh, that's right. When I was off stream, I was thinking about that. Like, I was trying to get ahead on creating this Buster Sword because when I get the materials for this, whatever this tree is, I'll have this weapon ready to go, and it'll be my strongest weapon. Well, no. I have the final stage of something, right? No, I don't. I lied. So.
Hello. I'm ready to work. Alrighty.
This does look very cool. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the just straight up steel looking weapons.
Perfection.
Like that just looks great. Actually, can I do a comparison of the strengths? Toggle comparison. Oh yeah, it's just straight power. Ooh, it has critical draw. Dang. Alright, critical draw. So when you pull the weapon out, like, the Buster Sword. You know, if it still looks like that when I get to this tree, that might be my primary weapon. If it still looks like that, because right now it's like, I hope I'm doing the math on this correctly, but when I look at this, I assume that even though it has more attack, it's technically weaker. Because the base attack for the Red Wing is less, right? Understandable, A64 to 912. But affinity for critical strikes, and then 2, the element. So the way I've always thought of it in my head, and maybe I could do some reading on this. The way I've always thought of this, if you're fighting an enemy that is a walking ball of fire and use Red Wing on it, then you will do 864 damage to that enemy. Like, that's what your weapon does. But if you're fighting something that is neutral, like it's just a lightning monster, so you're just bringing this weapon, then my understanding is that you would do, what is this, 1304, right? Damage, because it's just the 2 added together, and then minus any sort of armor that the monster has or defense. But 1304. But if the monster is weak to fire, and again, I don't know if this is true, I just assume this from every other video game I've played, the 440 would probably do more damage because it's a weakness. So I can't say it'd be double or 1.5 damage, but my assumption is that it would be 864 plus 440 plus any sort of advantage because you're using the monster's weakness against it. Now, bringing that to the Buster Sword 3, it's just 912. So I've never really understood, there could be something I'm missing about Monster Hunter in all these years. It's never really made sense to me why you would ever pick a weapon that's just 912. You know, and I'm trying off the top of my head to come up with ideas, like maybe you are running around the world just fighting monsters and you don't know what monster you're going to come across, you just fight whatever. So rather than keep running back and forth to change your weapon like I'm doing, you can just go with one that will work across everything. And if there's other reasons that I'm not thinking of at the moment, that could work, but you're just leaving damage on the table. You're leaving damage on the table. I'm leaving damage on the table. If you always do 440. And I guess I could go to the training ground and test this. I could test this right now. Right now! I'm gonna do it. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but let's whoops. Let's test this. We're going to the training ground. Come on. Ooh, had to sneeze there. Okay, triangle. Training. I imagine this would be a really quick test. And I don't know if I can test unless the cat allows it. I don't know if I can test weaknesses, but let's
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs.
do it. Change equipment. Great sword, and then I just made this one. Nope, that's not it. Where's the Buster Sword? Oh, there it is. 6. Wait, can I reorder these? Because that was kind of weird. I mean, sub-menu. Change display. R3. Ooh, maybe not rarity, although that'd be the easiest. It's not always about rarity. But we'll go with attack power for now. Okay. Okay. I think this is going to be a fair test. Buster. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It does look sick. Holy crap. Dude, just straight up like big, huge steel weapon. It, man. It looks so clean like this. Look at that. You can't beat that. You can't. As cool as all of the weapons have been, Red Wing, the Rathalos weapon, looks fantastic. You can't beat just the giant fucking sword, dude. I mean, the only thing that beats that, but I'm not going to play it in this game, is Charge Blade. That's the only thing that is the only thing that I would prefer. I like the look. I think holding the shield in the left hand with the sword in the right. All right, here we go. So let's do some. Oh, the cat. Can he? Yeah. Can we change wound, select mode, orientation? Strength settings. Ooh. Okay. Well, okay, so maybe not. You can't, it doesn't, I don't know.
We'll work up a good sweat.
So let's look at some numbers. Okay. $177, 142. Okay, so 730. I mean, it's probably gonna be an average. Let's do this a couple times. I just want to do a couple single attacks. So 142. Gotta keep in mind the wound. I'm not gonna write this down. I'm just gonna kind of look at it. Okay. I think I destroyed a wound while I was doing that. Okay. Does this have higher base damage than the Red Wing anyway? Okay, so it has less base damage. Well, not than Red Wing, but it has... Oh, no, hold on. 864, 912. Okay. 15% affinity, so it could be critting for all I know. Yeah, I mean, I think... I mean, the test would be the same with the other weapon as well, the Red Wing. So 864, Red Wing is 864. Yeah, so the test... I mean... We could sit down and grind some numbers and write things down in Notepad all day. But I think just with the fact that I don't feel like min-maxing this game, I think that I'm relatively correct. By the way, get this back as my main weapon. I think that I'm relatively correct in that everything I just said before. Just to briefly recap it, you have your base damage, your element. The element will always factor into the damage that you're doing to the monster. And I can't test on this training contraption, but my thought is you're doing 910 minus armor. You're probably doing, to go to this one, you're probably doing 864 minus armor. And I don't know if Monster Hunter Wilds works like this, but in a lot of games, usually an element or any sort of magic will bypass armor, but the enemy may have some sort of resistance to different elements. So like magic defense, as an example, in other games. So I don't know if Monster Hunter has this game or has that, and I don't really care to look it up. But my guess is that you're not doing just unmitigated 440. I doubt that's the case. It's probably every enemy, much like physical defense, has some level of element defense, like across the board to everything, and just like armor. But you're still going to do more than 912 because it's just 864 plus 440. But my guess is if you bring an element weakness, again, it could be 1.5, it could be 1.25, it could be double, I don't know. But my guess is that whatever like magic defense, to use my previous example, that the enemy had, they don't have any of it. So they have regular defense, which the 864 will be mitigated against. But then the 440 would just be straight 440 plus whatever the calculation is that the developers came up with to use a monster's weakness. So, getting back to what I was saying about the Buster Sword, I don't really know what the advantage is of using that then. I mean, maybe this was in World, but sometimes it could be slots. It could be, it has extra defense on it. Maybe it has more equipment skills. You know, but I think just its attack being a little bit higher, I don't know if that really works, especially in this kind of game, where the game wants you to have multiple weapons. Like, why not do what I'm doing, which is having multiple elements? But I don't know if, so far, what this game is not, that I kind of thought it might be when the idea of 2 weapons was thrown out there, is, and it could be like this maybe later in the game or maybe in an expansion or something. What I thought the game was going to be was, the reason that they were giving you 2 weapons was because they wanted to create fights that change the environment, and maybe even the monsters changed elements as well while they fought, kind of like Alatreon from World. And so you had to have multiple weapons. Had to is probably too strong of a word, but it would be strongly encouraged to have multiple weapons because of that. So the scenario that I kind of imagined in my head when the announcement trailer showed that the character's running around and then all of a sudden there's like a sandstorm and then there's like lightning. The scenario I had in my head was, imagine you're fighting a creature that is ice, like Velkhana from World. And so you drink your cold drink, or maybe your hot drink. You drink your hot drink to address the cold. And then you bring all this cold resistance, right? Like ice resistance. You bring all this cold resistance to the fight, and you bring your fire weapon. So you're ready to go. And you're fighting the enemy, but then Teostra shows up. And Teostra, like, just starts melting the arena with its fire or lava powers. And when that happens, now it's like, okay, I have to switch to a hot drink now as opposed to a cold one. And all this ice resistance probably isn't going to be all that useful, because now I'm dealing with a fire monster. Or it's not that there's 2 monsters fighting at the same time, but like the environment has changed now. Or maybe even it is a little bit of an Alatreon situation where you're fighting, let's say, a Rathalos. And I guess a Rathalos does do this, but it can inflict poison on you and fire, but it's weak to dragon. And maybe there's some sort of mechanic where when you're blocking, if you're blocking a fire attack and you're using the monster's weakness, this is going to make the game sound way complex, you know, in this particular element. So if it's a like a lightning storm, you're more susceptible to thunder, but if you have a certain type of weapon, you can mitigate it by like blocking the thunder. Like I that's what I kind of thought the game was going to be by introducing the element. And I was thinking, oh wow, everybody's going to need 2 weapons. But it's kind of ended up, at least with where I'm playing at the moment, it's kind of ended up being, you can probably just get through the entire game and the way that you want to play by just playing one. I don't think you even need to use a second one. But if you did want to use a second one, it could be ranged. It could be a completely different weapon, as in, you know, I mean, anything else, right? Insect glaive or, you know, dual blades or something. Or it could be the way I'm using it now, which is just to have 2 great swords. Which, when they announced 2 weapons, that was the joke that I remember reading. And even I made myself, was like, oh man, if I have the charge blade, I'll just use two charge blades. Like, and then when one starts to get weak on, when one starts to, no, I guess that's a fair word, you know, lose its sharpness, then I can just switch to my other charge blade. And it's like, that'd be so silly. I thought that, especially since mounting was a thing in this game, I thought that it would have been maybe a little bit more advantageous to have some sort of ranged weapon while you're mounted. I did this in the beta, and like shooting an enemy while you're chasing it, but then when it stops and it goes to confront you, it's like, okay, let's get, you know, melee up close and personal. And I don't know. I mean, this, I'm gonna stretch my leg out. It's possible that Capcom is just very experimental with this. My audio may change because I'm like moving in and out as I stretch out my leg. But it's possible that Capcom's just very experimental with this, and then maybe in an expansion they'll add a bit more complexity to it. Or in the next Monster Hunter game, 5 years from now, it might have a little bit more advanced feature. But yeah, I mean, like most things on stream, I spend a lot of time kind of exploring something. But I like this system for now. I initially wanted to use a ranged weapon like the light bowgun, and I probably will do that at some point when I play this game. But for now, I think as I round out just doing these quests, and maybe there will come a point where I become so comfortable with this game after beating all the monsters and running the second credits that I'll just kind of like, what else? What other weapons can I use? I have so many materials, like what else can I do? And maybe I will pick up the bow. But at the moment, I kind of like it like this. Especially if, in an effort to grind materials, I won't like call them mats, but when I'm grinding materials, it actually is cooler to just have like one weapon and then have a secondary just in case of the same type. But like I said, to almost counter my own point, it almost might make more sense to maybe roll around with the Buster Sword as your main weapon. You know, and then if you encounter anything, you won't have to worry about, oh, is it weak to this or is it strong to this? You just hit it all the same. But if it just so happens to be a Yankuku and it's weak to water and ice and thunder, if it is weak to it, then you're like, oh, well, it just so happens, and you pull out your secondary weapon and you're like, I have a thunder or an ice or a water with me, right? So, but I've weirdly kind of like started talking myself into it by having like the Buster Sword is just like the all weapon. But but at the moment, none of the quests that I'm doing are just running around the world, fighting whatever comes my way. Every quest that I'm doing is like specifically for a monster. So if I, and I guess maybe as a means of kind of acclimating to using the a neutral weapon for all of my fights, what I could do is, if I don't have an element weapon for the monster I'm fighting, which is pretty likely that I'll have it, but assuming it's not, like, 'cause I have a dragon weapon, fire, water, thunder, and I could make a poison weapon because I have the materials to make another Rathian weapon. That's a good amount of elements that I have, and it's a Monster Hunter game, which means some of the more devastating monsters you're going to fight against are going to have a weakness to dragon, and I do have a dragon weapon. Not the strongest dragon weapon, but hey, weakness is weakness. But yeah, as a means of like I said, acclimating to that, what I may do is, after I'm done with all that, I might just roll around with the Buster Sword as my main weapon. Buster Sword 3. Okay. All right. I got all that testing out of my system. I don't have any decorations for the time being. I think I have like critical draw on it and stuff like that, but okay. Now, is anybody... They wanted me to do the main quest to go this direction, but I'm going to knock these out. I have 3 more to do of people that want to talk about frenzied or tempered monsters that are getting them. So much to do. Leviathan's temper. Well, let's work on the quests I got. I got a bunch of these. I should have worked on the fishing one when I was off stream. Because I don't even know where this is. Kanya has asked you to catch a gravid bowfin, known for its highly nutritious eggs. Catching a fish for this masterful fisher fellow could be a great way to show your appreciation. I mean, I'll try it real quick, because I do like the fishing. I just don't know where that is. And that's why I would want to do it off stream, so I could just run around. Jeez, dude. My dad sent like the longest text message of all time. I'll read that later. But I know that when he sent the text message, he sent it from his computer. He probably typed it up. So, okay. Let's see. Let's just start knocking these out. Track-tail lizards that live in the windward plains. Apparently it is particular dire. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see if we can capture one of these lizards. World map. Windward plains. Let's go here. Start working on these quests. Oh, I wonder if I can... I wonder if this might be one of the fish that she needs.
What you think we'll find?
I don't remember them saying exactly where it is. But let me fish here real quick. Use the radio wheel, Justin. Use the wheel. I mean, this is the starter zone, but you know, you never know. Might work out. Ah!
Time for a true master angler to shout.
Oh, just sushi fish. That's fine. Let's get them. Yo, it's tricky for me to say sushi fish and not want sushi. Holy crap. I didn't necessarily mean to do this on stream, but one of the things that I want to do is grind materials. That way, whether I'm in the in-game now or I hit the in-game, you know, when I go to craft stuff, it can be like Monster Hunter World. Oh, come on, man. Where I just craft stuff, like, mindlessly. I don't need to think about, like, do I have enough for this? Uh-oh. You got.
Yeah.
Oh, you snagged a rare one.
Hey, that's it. Hey, that was the quest. That was the quest one.
The key to fishing is patience.
It's true. This last one, though. Oh, almost. Crap, did you see that? Let's see if this method works. That's a cool one. Dang, this last fish, yo. I don't know if my lure is good enough. Okay, well, I
This
got the other
region
one.
is called the Land of Blessed Winds.
And it's vital to these people for their survival.
Oh, crap. I didn't know you could do that. There's other ones. A common wooden lure shaped like smoke, good for any kind of fish. Hold on. A lure with a blade made of ore. Good for catching useful fish like sushi fish. Dude, I've been using... Oh my gosh. I've been using the basic one the whole time. I thought that whenever I progressed in the fishing thing, I thought that it just gave me as default whatever the next one was. I didn't know I had other ones, man. A lure that looks like a shining beetle, good for catching gaudy fish like the golden fish. Oh, you know what? We're not giving up. We're about to give up. You're about to get caught. Now that I know I got a new reel, the golden bughead. Get caught. Damn. All right. No, we got this. I believe. I believe. One more time.
Potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Okay. I will check it in just a little bit. Zoe, get your ass back in the house. I will deal with you later. It didn't work. Alright, we got one more lure we can try. Oh, wait. Trying to fuck up my camp? There they go. Okay, let's try this one. You're scaring the fish. Hey, you might have scared the fish. Where does it go? Oh, shit. Ooh! I don't think this is the one.
For a true master
But I got him anyway. Yeah, that wasn't the one. I think... Oh, wait. Is this it? Dude, nice.
Yeah.
I think the game said something a bit earlier that I might have missed about now that I've caught this, it like can mark it on the map as far as like where it is. And I think that that's funny because I don't want games to go back in this direction. But I remember if something happened in an old game, like, I don't know, PlayStation 1, 2, you just have to like write it down and remember it. Okay, well, I think that other fish is gone, but wow, L1. A lure with blade made of ore. Good for catching useful fish like sushi fish. Okay. I was using the common one before. I mean, I guess it does say any fish, but they're all rarity 4s, so maybe it doesn't really matter. But sushi fish. Good for catching fish like golden fish. Okay. They should be relatively easy to... Let me get this one. They should be relatively easy to spot because they're gold. L1. How about that? Does that exist for other things too? Like, what about for the binoculars? No. Okay. Cool.
Time for quick break.
Why did I come here again?
Always happy to take requests.
Oh, the fish. Oh, the lizard. Okay. Oh man, this lizard could be anywhere. Capture a track-tailed lizard? Is there any details on where this thing could be? Duriel has asked you to catch one of the track-tailed lizards that live in the Windward Plains. Apparently, it is particularly dire that he get for his investigation on endemic life. Oh man, dude. It's not gonna be on the map or anything, is it? Oh. Never mind. Alright, where am I? I'm here. Alright, I guess let's go... Let's mark this and see if we see any lizards along the way.
I'll go on ahead then.
I'll have to keep an eye out for underground too.
I'll ride with you.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
I can't help but look around here.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know? This must be how the wind feels.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Dude. Damn it. Fuck. Stop. No, my fucking camp.
We need to get clear of here.
No.
Finding good footing in sandy terrain can be tricky. Fortunately, the same goes for monsters. Now commencing quest by order of the guild. A supply shipment's come in. Hope we find something useful.
Ugh.
Look out! freshen you up quick. Looks like it's moving to a new area.
I'll arrange for repairs. Just wait, I'll fix it up good as new.
I'll just hop off for now.
Maybe the lizard's down here.
What you think we'll find? Don't mind if I do.
Wait, you hear that?
What do you suppose this is? It looks quite old.
Ooh. A prize held? Caught a creature that bears an ancient wyvern coin? Oh. It had a coin? Cool. Oh! Thought I wasn't paying attention. Wait. Oh. Picked the wrong camp. My camp! How?
We'll have to carve it later.
You did this. Ugh. That's all you fucking got?
this trap.
No. Oh, yes. I thought I said remove. Remove? No.
I'll arrange for repairs. Just wait. I'll fix it up good as new.
Dude, where are these lizards?
This ought to put a dent in it. You did it! Careful! It looks angry!
Look angry. Ugh. This way. Oh!
Excellent use of the terrain!
Ugh.
That's
Conquered.
my partner.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Got him. Oh, maybe these are the lizards. No, it doesn't seem like it.
So, where'd you next?
It's always a treat to watch you work, Hunter.
Man. I'm gonna give this another 2 minutes, and if I don't find it, I'll just look it up.
We'll find.
I don't want to be at this all day.
I'll ride with you.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Set a timer for 3 minutes from now. Oh, it's not them. Catch them anyway. What the heck? Yeah.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know?
This region is called the Land of Blessed Winds.
And it's vital to these people for their survival.
I'll check our supplies.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'll be right back. It's gonna take like a minute or two.
Sorry, but I'm getting out of here!
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Okay, I'm back. So what I wanted to listen for is, so I've been out here in the Oklahoma City area for the past, since like late December. And I heard from somebody that every Saturday at noon, they will always play the sirens indicating that there's a tornado. It's like tornado warning sirens. And they don't, well, and so that people aren't freaked out, they test them every Saturday at noon. But obviously for tornadoes around you know, or there's a tornado watch, they're not going to play them that way. It's not scaring everybody. And somebody said that to me at work, and I was like, I've never heard them. He goes, yeah, they play them every Saturday. And now that I'm hearing it now. There's no way it's coming through the mic. But it was playing for the past, like, I guess 1 minute. And when I was listening to it, I was like, how have I never heard that? It's very loud. And it's also, is it still happening? Yeah, it's still going on. So it's possible that, like, on a combination of not expecting to hear it, and maybe I was just like, I had the music turned up or something, but, or I was at the fitness center. I don't know. It seems strange that, like, every Saturday since being here, I've just never heard it. But now that I've heard it, I'll probably never unhear it. I think I'll hear it all the time now. Man, I was looking for those lizards. I wonder how long it's going to play. So I can still hear it through my headphones. I'm sure I'll learn in time to, like, tune it out, but... There's no way they're this direction. I thought that might near... It's still going. I guess, I don't know how long it's going to go, but... I wonder what... I'm so curious, like, what the heck was I doing? It must have been that I just wasn't listening for it. That has to be it. Whoa, look at all this mining. Oh, no, wedge beetles. Okay. I'm trying to look for, like, other bodies of water. Maybe lizards are near those. No! No! My camp! I can't keep repairing it, man. The monsters won. I gotta find this lizard so I can move on from this quest.
What forces could have shaped it this way?
Okay. Let's try and do something here, but it didn't really work out. To the camp. Oh, hey. Well, at least it's on the map now. Wait, is that water? Mirage? What? Give me that.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know?
Okay. I've been here before. There's the carcass. There's these. Man, what lizard isn't near the water? Come on.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
I don't give a fuck about that target.
What do you think we'll find?
I'm just kidding.
I gathered some materials too. And check your field pouch.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Man, I don't want to give up on this quest, but I might need to like look up a video or something on this. It's one of the interesting things about like just modern gaming is that outside of some instances where the game is just like Assassin's Creed super long for the sake of being long, a lot of things aren't very long. They're just like get to the point, but there's just a lot of stuff to do. And the fact that I haven't seen one lizard. No, god damn it. It's no. Is it here? Maybe it's here. I was curious if this monster was like almost guaranteed here all the time, just because like spiderweb, but nope, not all the time. I think it's spiderweb and ivy, right? That creates the pitfalls. What the heck is that? Is that a Rathian? It is. Okay, see ya. Sorry to bother you. Is this safe? Oh yeah, grab a shit ton of honey.
giant vigor wasp. I guess they prefer the plenty too.
Oh, my pouch is full. Get rid of toadstool. Oh, you know what? I could craft some potions. Can't carry any more oh, I can't carry any more, like, anything. What's in my item pouch? Okay. Alright, let's use something. Wait. Whoa. But you could get me, huh? Think again.
What do you think we'll find?
That's bar for bar. Potion for potion. Think. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's look up where this is. I'm done guessing. Here's a video. What? Damn. I didn't think to look there. Oh. Okay, so... And I can't fast travel there because I think my camp got destroyed. Oh, I'm in the wrong zone. Oh, I can go here. I thought when it was destroyed, you can't use it. My camp is healed. Must have been a different one. Okay, according to that video... They're right... Here! Yeah! Wow. I thought I ran around this thing, but I guess not. Clearly. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. Actually, no, let's, base camp. I don't even know if this is the right count. Maybe.
Excellent work. I've taken the specimen you collected into my care. With that, our survey of the Windward Plains is complete. There's no way I didn't finish first.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
pay me no mind. It's nothing. Thank you again for your assistance. Here, allow me to compensate you.
No way I didn't finish first. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll turn this one in, and I guess I'll do the main quest. She's in... I can... Wait. Did he have something else? Or he did.
I heard you helped with the ecological survey out in the Windward Plains, Hunter.
Oh, the endemic life I captured?
Yes, that. Not exactly what I would call sporting.
Well, hold on a minute. I think I'm missing something here.
And what I'm missing is that same help. It's only fair, after all. The target location is the Scarlet Forest. I would like for you to capture the specified species there.
Want to help out a bit?
Dapper Wing. Is there anything on this thing? I don't want to have to look up every single quest. It says you catch a Dapper Wing, which lives in the Scarlet Forest. According to him, it is sporting... Only, there's no other details, just like it's there somewhere in the world? In the wilds? Well, okay. I ain't got time for that. Isn't she... She might be in the ice... I think she's here. No, she might be here. Yeah, ready to report. Okay. Wait, where is this? I mean, I'm already here. We're already here. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, hold up. Before I turn in this quest. And now I know which ones are which. This one is good for sushi fish, which is I think what these are. Go!
Key to fishing is patience.
Yes.
Time for a true master angler to shine.
Oh, yeah, you're all getting caught now. That's right. Don't try to fight it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get got. Ooh. I think so. Sick. Well, maybe that's a golden one. Let's try it. Nothing. What was I doing? Wait, how do I get to my wheel? Am I tripping? It's normally L1. I have to be on something else. Oh, yeah, that is it. Okay. Okay, anyway.
The intrepid angler returns, and with a fish to offer up in tribute. How very gracious. But I tease. I would never dream of pilfering the fruits of a fisher fellow's labors. That fish is yours to enjoy as you will. It's an ingredient almost tailor-made for camp grilling. You're hungry, aren't you? There are other fine cooking fish as well. Drop a line next time you crave culinary adventure.
Okay. Dapper wing. Oh, I gotta turn in my stuff. Destroy my fucking camp. Destroy my camp. Okay. Transfer items. Item pouch. Hell yeah. Oh, there's 6 fucking steaks. I thought there were 5. I think there's 6 slices of them. Nice. I always thought there were 5 because I get 5, but maybe not. I don't have any items. It's like not much to cycle through. Alright, I'm looking for the dapper wing.
What do you think we'll find?
Let's just pick like let's pick this here and then we'll just kind of keep our eyes peeled.
Mind if I hop on?
Maybe these? Nope.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
The Eastlands are such a strong scent.
Do they? I guess you would know.
What's this one? Got it.
I'll just hop off for now.
Cool. Oh, he's back in the Windward. I'm Windward, I'm Windward, I'm Windward, Windward, Windward. Base camp. There was a part of me that was going to go exercise today. It always feels good to exercise, especially when I'm lifting moderate to heavy. But, you know, other times, you just got to let the body rest. Get some time back, and it just feels good. Like, it feels good to exercise, like, you know, to move those heavy weights around. But man, when you're just kind of like, not sitting around doing nothing, but when you're just allowing your body to just kind of like chill, that also feels really good.
Welcome back. And with that, the Scarlet Forest survey is complete.
Are you two in some kind of race?
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
No, don't give you a silly idea like that.
Oh, shit.
This is official guild research and nothing more. Prince, imagine.
They are in a race. I thought the other guy was like, "You finished first before me." I thought he was talking about me. I was like, "Yo, bro, of course I did. I was out there hunting." Olivia.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation here. Give me a minute to pull everyone together.
So, was there some problem?
You know about the eruptions in this area, right? Of the energy that the Guardians feed on?
We do. Energy funneled from the Dragon Torch overflows out of these openings, correct?
That's right. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they've been going non-stop for a while now.
We still don't know the cause, so don't get any ideas. Wasn't anything I did. But the Guardians are feasting well, I'll tell you that. What that means down the line, we'll have to see.
What worries me most are the ice shard cliffs. The weather there started going wild, just like here.
Understood. We'll prepare for an emergency as we continue our regional investigations.
Thanks. We'll keep a close watch here and do what we can to contain it. As for everywhere else, I'm afraid we have no choice but to continue to rely on your Avis unit.
Not a problem. We're on it.
Let's leave things here to the Astrum unit and continue focusing on weather anomalies.
I mean, the Windward Plains has one with lightning, which I didn't see happening when I was out there. The oil basin area has one, kinda. And then I guess this will be the third one. Damn, everybody with this like Arcville gear looks so sick, man. The big huge shoulders, the cloak. You know, I kind of want to change up my gear. I've been wearing the same thing for a while now.
What are we making today?
I gotta have some new armor I can...
Hello.
There it is. Shit. The king. Okay. Whoa. Damn.
Hello.
Wow, I don't have any other gear for anything else I've been hunting? Really? Unless, hold on a minute.
You know where to find me. Sure. Phew.
Ooh. Guardian weapons.
Okay, let's crack a few
Oh.
ancient mysteries.
forge Ardian weapons by gathering 3 Ardian parts of the same rarity. The parts required differ by weapon. Each part has a different element type and Ardian bonuses. The weapons element. Yeah, I remember them talking about this during a previous play session, but I mean, I don't have anything, so. I don't have a, I guess I need 2 blades. Okay, I thought she could make some recommendations and that might open up more armor, but okay. I just don't have any armor for the other...
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, Mitsuko was looking at low rank. Oh. Okay. I guess I've had these for a while then. Oh, you can make high rank hope armor. Not as strong as what I have, if I'm reading that right. Which one's which? Hold on. Okay, so the one I have is on the left. Yeah, because the hope armor comes with divine blessing. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so it's the same armor, just stronger. I guess I could go for this. Maybe not the same. Maybe it's not all the same. Damn, this one looks cool. Just fucking armor. Mm. Whoa. Bunch of creatures I do not have. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. No, it's true. Maybe true. It is true. So this is what I was describing that was in Monster Hunter World that I thought... I was just looking at low rank. I didn't realize it was those high rank armor. But it's that there's an alpha and like a beta, I guess. And at first I thought, when I was looking at low rank, I thought... I didn't know these were like male and female. I thought this was... Because I was like, oh, what's the difference? And I didn't notice that one's male and female because you can change your... You can make your character either or. So... I thought, I was like, well, they have the same skills, they have the same everything. Like, what's the difference? This is actually that. So there's still a male and female for this. But when you start getting to alphas and betas, now, it like, I think the armor is more or less the same. So, like, well, the defense, right? So this has got 161 defense. This is 161. So the resistances and everything are the same, except they have different skills. So if you go here... Like, I guess here to here. Okay, cool. So that's what I thought. Alright. Alright, let's see. A lot of enemies I do not have. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Regal. Bro, the black and red? Hell yeah. Let's get it. My lady. The cloak over the fucking left shoulder? That's sick. That's sick, dude. That's like Ezio. That's gangster. That's pretty good. So dapper. All right. Let's keep it moving. Oh. The tank. What are the skills on this? Thunder resist. You ain't getting through. You ain't getting through. Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Alright. Skills. Resentment. Poison resistance. Marathon runner. Blinds. Okay. What's resentment? Plus, increased attack when you have recoverable damage. Yeah, it was like all the time for me. Plus 20 attack? Oh, damn. So cool. Alright, let's take a look at some of these other ones. Balahara. It's kind of like if the Balahara was in this game and I saw this, I would think this would be like Betelgeuse armor. Rathian looking very armor. Ooh. Is this pretty much the same? It looks better. What's the thunder resist? 15. Not as good as the fucking tank. I guess I should... There's probably a high rank version of what I'm wearing. Damn. Rathlos. That looks the same. Oh, I guess it does look the same, it's just the skills are different. I just said that. Okay. Okay, that's all I got right now. I wonder if I should make any more armor. I mean, it's probably way better than what I got. Yeah, the armor, the physical resistance is like over 100 points more. I should probably make something. I mean, whatever I'm going to make, it's got to look cool. I'm not really here for skills yet. So, looking back through what's here, I think I might wait a little bit longer. The hope stuff is actually weaker. Although it looks cool. Let me think back to like what I would want to run around with. Hold on. That's right. Lullabrine I could make. I don't know if it's me, but I do like the way this looks. Holy crap. Especially as black and red. My lady. This looks pretty good. Very clean. Oh shit, I could go back to this for a bit. Just make high rank version of this. Well, hold on. What are the skills? Oh, this does have those. Oh. The ingot has resentment? Has resentment, divine blessing, stun resist. When okay, I didn't know it had resentment. Did the last one have resentment? The low rank? I gotta know. Ingot. It didn't. Honestly, out of everything, I do think I do like that one. The ingot. Ooh, Rathlos is pretty sick, dude. I might do the Rathlos. Dude, my Street Fighter character was wearing the Rathlos gear for a while. Ooh, what are the skills? I like the Rathlos armor, but I like the ingot more. But I'd already worn ingot. I want to wear something different. So, I think I'm going to go with the Rathlos. I just got to find out what these skills are. Adrenaline. Evade window seems self-explanatory. Constitution. Adrenaline. Temporarily increase attack power after executing a perfectly timed evade. Just as a monster attacks. Well, damn. I mean, well, you do have this. This is set to 5? They got 5 on this? Massively increases invulnerability window? Okay, so here's my problem. My problem with this gear is that if I use it for too long, I'm going to be used to the evade window. And then when I switch off of this gear, I'm going to get clobbered. That could happen. Also, another thing that could happen is I could not dodge at all because what I should be doing is guarding and what else am I doing? The focus, the offset. So I think I'm gonna make this though. Either way, just because I want to wear something a little bit different and I don't have layered armor yet. What's Rathlo? Okay, so let's go with what's the comparison between these? You lose 1 adrenaline rush, 1 constitution, and 2 evade window. But if I were to look here, where am I looking? Hold on a second. Oh shit, you could do that now? That's cool. I think I'd have my chat open in a second window. Let me see something. Hello. It worked. Damn, that's way fucking cooler. Because now that means I don't have to have Streamlabs open. I have Streamlabs open for the fucking chat so I don't miss it. But now I can just minimize Streamlabs. So out of the corner of my eye, I'm not seeing the game again, and I can just have this open on YouTube. That's so sick. Oh my god, that's awesome. Minimize this. Oh, dude, I get so much more screen space back on my other monitor. I mean, I guess, like, if I'm experiencing dropped frames or skipped frames, or if my stream goes offline, I guess I won't know. Or what I can do is I can just make the window ultra small now, because I had to make it a certain size so that I can see chat. But now I can make it, like, ultra tiny. Because generally speaking, and this is not a humble brag, but generally speaking, with the internet speed that I have with AT&T, a gigabyte speed, 1,000 up, 1,000 down, I don't ever have to worry about dropped frames. I don't have to worry about skipped frames because of my computer. I don't have to worry about that stuff, which I had to worry about years ago. My CPU usage is never really going to get that high because of the specs of my computer. So I don't really need to have this open. I just only have it. The only reason I have it open is because I always wanted to be able to see chat and I couldn't pop it out in its own window. But now that I can, I'm good. Now sometimes, like, if like my stream disconnects, I won't know that. And But if I lose connection to the internet, that's the only time that it'll really happen. If I lose connection to the internet, that'll be pretty obvious because I should get a message in PlayStation that says like lost connection to PlayStation Store or lost connection to Ethernet or something. Also, like some of my other devices will go offline, so I don't think I need Streamlabs open. Oh, sick. That's so good. Can I refresh the chat from this YouTube window I'm in or no? Maybe I can't. Unless... No, I'm not seeing a way of refreshing it. Unless I just refresh... Oh, I would just need to refresh the window. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Sick. I don't need Streamlabs open. Awesome. Damn, I can't express how, like, amazing that made my day. Cool. I'm pulling up my YouTube live section because I'm going to get ready to end the stream and set up a new one, which is funny. I'll need Streamlabs open for that. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I got distracted by the Streamlabs thing. I think I was noticing, this goes without saying, I was just trying to find this, which is because these are both Rathalos armor and one's alpha and one's beta, from Monster Hunter World, what this tells me is that the reason why there's one less slot, well, at least for Adrenaline Rush, is because it has more decoration slots on it. But I can't... Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's low rank. Go back to this. What are you doing? Kid? Oh, am I lying? I'm lying. Am I lying? This is weapon. Why is that on the weapon? Okay, hold up. So I have this equipped. R2. This is the weapon. This is the skills. Okay, I have to go to each individual one. Okay, got it. Okay, so... Yeah, there it is. It's just like World. You get level 2 slots versus level 1s. Okay. I think I probably will use the Rathalos armor. It's the coolest looking armor of what's here, with skills that I like. And I don't have enough decorations yet to really build out something on a beta. And if I'm not mistaken, that's how beta was. Yo, Justin, it's been a while. How are you? How are you liking Wilds? Hey, what's up, man? Devin? How's it going, dude? It has been a while. I'm enjoying the game. This is a lot of fun. I'm kind of starting to get back to the point where I was in World. So as far as like understanding the game, but yeah, I'm having a great time. How have things been going on your end, dude? I think I sent you a text, like, it would have been a little over a year ago now, about how you were feeling about FF7 Rebirth. Because, I really liked it, and I've been making a couple streams about how much I enjoyed that game. Not making streams, but I'm remarking on it. Okay, I'm gonna go with Alpha for now. And I think I'll just use the Alpha for the remainder of the high rank. Let me equip the ingot. I'm really thinking ingot. Resentment's cool because that means that I can take a hit and then I'm essentially just stronger. What's the armor? 221 versus what? So 20 more points. The resistance on this one's fire. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do Rathalos. And that'll be my high rank. Honestly, I haven't played through all of Rebirth yet. I just left Gi Village. I think it's about halfway through. Gi Village. Well, see, now I don't want to, like, obviously spoil anything. I think I know what Gi Village is. I know what the Gi are, but I don't remember a Gi Village. So, maybe you're halfway? And I don't say, I don't, it's, there's some things about the game I just have a difficult time remembering. But, I liked it, and but it is long, so I get that maybe with job and life stuff, you know, it's difficult to fit in there. But for anybody that enjoys the Final Fantasy VII IP, that one's really good. All right, I'm making this Rathalos gear. Wait, do I have enough for everything? Do I need any more wings? I don't know if I've ever noticed this. Okay, yeah, some pieces do use the same materials. Because if I need any more wings, I'm screwed. Oh, I can't make the pants. Or the greaves. Dude, I'm missing, like... Okay. So I gotta fight some high-rank Rathalos. Okay, so before I continue the story... I think I gotta do this. I think I have to... you know what I'll do? I'm gonna make the ingot gear. I want to read that chat in just a second. I'm gonna make the ingot gear, and that'll be the high-rank gear that I use to get to the Rathalos gear, and then that Rathalos gear will be what I use throughout the rest of the story. Just so I have some higher gear. Okay. Will the Gi realm fight right? Or the Gi realm right after Nanaki's trial? Yeah, I took off release day from work to play Wilds. I put 60 hours on the opening weekend. Oh wow, okay. Like yeah, I didn't know you. I didn't know you were that interested in Monster Hunter, but yeah, I'm having a great time. Actually, yeah, I mean, our schedules might be kind of different, but something I've been throwing out there to some people is that, if I'm going to try to wrap up some story stuff, or even, like, I think I'm mostly done with the story. I ran main credits on this, so I think that's good, but yeah, for people that are available, if people want to, like, hop on and do some hunts, because this is what, I mean, aside from maybe Street Fighter, this is kind of the only other game that it's like my relaxation game, so... Hold on a second, Thryden sent me something. Oh. This is Mighty Keep, how it feels playing Monster Hunter for the first time. I'll probably watch this on stream before I hop off. But I take back what I said. I don't want to wear the ingot gear. I don't want to make that gear because even though it is stronger, I don't want to do it because I'd essentially be creating... I'm just going to wear the same gear I've worn before. Does it look the same? I think it looks the same. It's a little darker brown. Okay. Let's fight this Rathalos, huh?
What are we making today?
Gosh, I didn't even know this high rank was here. So we need Rathalos A. I can make most of this gear, but we're not doing it unless we got everything. Alright, high rank Rathalos. Which I guess is tempered? Oh, yeah. Shoot me a message. You said I can send you my hunter ID so you can add me in Wilds. Yeah, I need to add some
You know
people.
where to find me.
Let me see here. I'm gonna send a message to a friend real quick, actually. I gotta figure out what mine is. Oh, yeah, let me... Oh, I think I saw mine, actually. Give me a second. Let's go. It's probably... Nope. Where's mine? Well, let me see. Oh. Maybe it is this one. Let's try it. Actually, I don't know how to do it that way then. Invitation. Wait, stop my dude. I want him going. I'm done.
The wyvern milk seems to be leaking out in irregular locations.
It'll be member list and then hunter ID search. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. There's other tabs I can interact with. I didn't even think of that. Let me see these. Okay, that's cool. The rightmost tab. Okay. And it said it is case sensitive. Alright, so I gotta close the monitor. Alright.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, cool. Damn, man. 161? You have been playing. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up a Rathalos quest, and then I think I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna hop back on. I gotta make sure to do my stretching. Let me see. So I believe, let me go back to camp. Right, X, base camp. Man, I was gonna do the main quest, and then I totally got sidetracked by the gear thing. Oh, technically I just need to raise my hunter rank anyway, so. I do have this on the... Oh, I'm drawing a blank. There we go, monster. I think I need to... I think I need to fight a tempered one because...
Anything catch your eye?
I think some of the items that were there, other than the wing... Oh, here we go. I need a wing drake. Submenu. Submenu skill info? No, not skill info. Okay, I'll just have to remember it. Okay, so I need one wing. I just need, well, I guess I need 2 wings. No, I need a bunch of wings. Because this takes 3. So I'll have 0. And then I'll need 4. And I'll need a wing drake hide plus. And I think the pluses come from the tempered. Alright, well. Damn, that's going to take longer than I thought.
You know where to find me.
Maybe I should make that Ingot armor in between. It's going to take a while. Rathalos is weak to dragon, I believe. And thunder. And I think I have a stronger thunder weapon than I do a stronger dragon weapon. Okay. Okay. Let me think. I think I remember seeing the Rathalos in Scarlet, but not a tempered one. Okay.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let me see. I don't happen to have...
Right.
Optional. No. Balahara. Oh. Oh, see, now I want the Rathalos. Alright, so now I'm in a bit of a pickle. And the pickle is, do I craft some high rank gear to have higher defense? Or I just hold steady with what I got until I can get the Rathalos gear.
Catch your eye?
Because now that I know that I can make this, I'm like, well, I kind of want to wear something different so I can just see my character in different stuff. But nothing looks cool enough to me. Actually, that looks pretty... Not cool. It has to be cool enough. I think this is pretty cool. I guess I could do Ingot in the meantime. I can't make any of this stuff. Ingot's kind of like the only one that I actually have gear for. I mean, the Lalavarina. What are the skills? Nah. I mean, it's a lot less damage taken as far as physical goes. The feminine one kind of looks a little bit better. It's not as bulky. This is actually kind of better. It's not so wide. Hold on, let me take a look. It's just really close to the same thing. I think I like this one more. And you can't really see the greaves. I think I like this more. It's just the upper body's like a little more proportional. Like this one's just super bulky and wide because of the shoulders. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this. And this doesn't really seem to burn through any of the other mats that I think I need. And this will be my armor until I get the Wrathlow. But if I do this, I can't make anything else. And I don't even have a Rathlos. Like, I don't have a mission to get this item, the Winged Drake Hide Plus. What's the armor? 203. It's gonna be a while before I get this, so I should use something. It's gonna be a while. I mean, for what it's worth, I can also make most of this set. Like, I think, looking at the materials, I think I can make everything except for that. So if I did go with this, the set would just look like that. And I'd still have the 4-piece. What's the armor? Minus this. Jesus! Click on the right thing. Okay, it won't let me. Okay, so without it, it's 219. And I could probably go up here to the ingot set and I could grab the greaves since I can make these. Actually, doesn't look too bad anyway. And I'll still get the set bonus. I mean, it's not like, you know, maximizing it, but that actually would get me everything. Just double checking. Yeah, I guess I could make this. Ooh, what skills am I missing, though? If I don't go with this, what skills do I not have? I'm missing evade window and 1 adrenaline rush. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, I get 4. I get the set bonus for 4. What's Scorcher? Let me skill info. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this because like I can either go with all ingot, but I really want to wear the Rathless gear just to look different. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna like commit to it. It's one thing that I want to. It sounds strange to say I want to get better at doing, but I don't want to like doubt my decisions or fall into the decision paralysis where I don't make a decision because I just can't decide between two things. I know what I want to do. I want to wear the Rathless gear. I just want to get the maximum out of it, and it's just going to take a little bit. But if I get the ingot gear, I know, even though it's just it's whatever, I'm not going to really want to wear that because I'm only doing it for the defense, and I'm not doing it because I actually want to get it. So I'm going to do this. Let's make all this. And then when I do encounter Rathlos and I make it up to that rank, then I'll just craft the legs. And then by that point, who knows, maybe I'll be ready to wear something different. So, okay, let's just do it.
Hello. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. Hello. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alright. Perfection.
Okay. And then I wanted to make the ingot. Well, it doesn't have to be ingot. I mean, you can... It doesn't have to be those. Actually, now that I know it doesn't have to, what other high rank stuff do I have? Because ingot is stamina surge, which is I don't know. Hold on. Oh, well, ingot gives me resentment. Okay, well, let's see. Well, how would these look? Silly. You know, Ingot's not bad. Out of all the ones that I think I have, I think Ingot is pretty good. Oda Garon's good. I just... The mismatching is gonna... I know it would drive me crazy.
Hello. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
And I don't think anything had decorations on it. I made sure not to put any decorations on anything. Okay, cool. All right.
Now that's a good choice.
I have 5 messages. I've been sitting there forever in that thing. Hey, this guy wants to offer me a meal. Isai. Triangle. Isai! Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna round out this, because I gotta go make a quick grocery run. I'm gonna round out this stream by doing a hunt, and then I'm going to watch that Keith video, and then we'll call it. No quests. Isai. I'll kill you. Wait, this isn't his village. This is the base. Because of my mistake, I'll kill you. Isai. Don't think I won't. Okay. Where is the homeboy? Wait a minute. I thought this was leading me back in there. It's not. Stop. Oh, you can just fast travel right to him. Okay, it's not just Kunafa. You can just go right to him. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, maybe this isn't right to him. Okay. We gotta look for him. Hey, here, it's him. Absolutely.
Welcome. Please
Go ahead. Help yourselves.
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to play this game on 60 frames per second. Not that that looks bad, but I think I'm just ready for some smooth-ass Monster Hunter.
You're welcome here anytime.
Okay, so we got that. Who are we up against? Oh. Triangle? Tempered Guardian Ebony Odogaron? Yeah, let's do that. What? My camp! The Quematrice, dude. Get out of here! Go away.
Can't forget supplies. I'm gonna take a cat nap.
Odogaron.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
You're a goofy one. I forget what you are.
They've issued us supplies. Now let's
Nice.
put them to use.
Okay.
Over here. Come on.
Water. I have a water weapon. Buster Sword. Water. That would be an interesting test. Is what does more damage? Water, but it's a rarity 3 or 4? Or just having base damage?
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well. Didn't even know it hit him! On guard!
Dude!
Make room for me too! Leave this to me! Heels inbound! Let's cleanse that status. I'll see you back at camp.
Dude, how did I miss? Man. Okay, tempered really hits hard. I mean, I just crafted this fucking gear. Come on.
You did it!
What up, boss man? What up, Caleb? How's it going, man?
Thanks. That helps. Thanks.
Damn it. Cutting this tail off. Oh. Ooh, that was awesome. This is one of those games where it's better to watch. I remember I played for 2 hours and fell asleep while walking. It was only 2 p.m. Monster Hunter World? Wow. I guess I can kind of understand that. Oh. Ugh. Damn.
Thanks! That helped!
Thanks, that helped.
your sacred's pouch.
Ooh. I just learned in this fight right now that the when they have the blue wound on them, it's a tempered wound. I didn't know that. I was wondering why it was blue, but... Dang, missed. Oh! I'd love to see you spread managed democracy throughout the universe. Yeah. Oh, blasted him. That was so sick. I wonder if I was the one that got that hit. It looked like it. It's like fired the shot at him. Roar. He died. I wonder if there's something I'm missing with regards to why it seems like players don't hit the wound spots as often. Like, I'm like mashing L2. Or is it L1? No, L2, yeah. And when I see the focus, like I immediately try to, I'm swinging to break the part. I wonder if there's some advantage to not doing that. Because I don't really see a lot of people going for it.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
Ooh. Okay, so it was actually pretty useful. Slinger Savant.
Make room for me too.
Okay.
I mentioned that something came up in the data he's been compiling for me. He's at the base camp in Azus, and let's head there now.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna wait on that. I might, when I come back from my grocery run, I'm probably gonna do a little bit more side quests. But I think I just learned something. It's fun to keep learning new things, or either I learned, or I don't know. It's hard to say if I learned something or if it was I just didn't notice this before. But tempered, I guess I hadn't been fighting tempered monsters. Or maybe there's high rank monsters and there's tempered monsters. Or frenzied. Because all of these quests, when I'm going through... Whoop, I have to drop my water. Hold on. When I'm fighting these monsters, so I guess I'll talk to Alma real quick just to show this.
Yes.
So when I would say posted a quest, and I'd say optional, and then now here's a tempered one, right? Tempered Balahara. But if I clicked on, let's say, what's one that I did recently? Like this. Yeah, the Aberrant Atrocity. This is for a side quest. I didn't realize that this wasn't like a... I think it's high rank because there's an orange star next to the 4. I think that's what makes it high rank, as opposed to, you know, these blue ones, which I think are low rank. But I don't know, something, I just thought because I was doing high rank monsters that it correlated to the high rank gear when you are talking with the Smithy Gemma. But I don't think that's entirely accurate. I think that, does it say high rank on here somewhere? Maybe quest info. It doesn't say high rank. Let me see if I can go up to the tempered one. Does this one say it? It doesn't say either. That I can see. But I think... I'm not quite sure how to word this other than how I'm describing it. I think that when it's a tempered monster, that is technically high rank.
Understood.
Because now that I'm wearing... all of the gear that I'm wearing is high rank gear. And when this tempered ebony Odogaron hit me, I felt that. Like, I don't even know if I would have survived it if I didn't... Because my armor was, what, 141? Before I changed it, and now it's like 241-ish? 230 something? I mean, that's not to say it's like doubled, but... I mean, when I got hit by this guy, I think he took, like, the first time I got hit, it was like at least half my health.
Wyvern milk seems to be leaking out in irregular locations.
So that makes me think that if I was using my other gear, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't die in one hit, but I'd be like, what in the world? So, yeah, I gotta keep up with that gear. It was probably a good move to get this. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm gonna do some stretching like I always do. I'm going to make a quick grocery run, pick up a handful of things. I'm gonna eat this tikka masala that's on the stove. Probably watch a YouTube video. So I've mentioned this before. I have like 5 or 6 YouTube accounts, mainly so that, you know, I don't get stuck in the echo chamber algorithm of showing me the same stuff all the time. But one of the main the main YouTube account that I have, which is the one that I'm on now, has like a blend of all of the things that just, you know, I think make me a balanced person. You know, to hear people that aren't crazy talk about it. It's got a little bit of finance in there, a little bit of relationship, a little bit of movie and TV show news, some gaming stuff, a little bit of political stuff in there. Not much, but a little bit of that's in there. Technology, like new phones, new computers, and things like that. So I like watching it. And then just some silly game, you know, YouTubers. Actually, just one. I say YouTubers. There's one channel that I listen to, and if I'm ever having like a rough day, or, you know, I just want to see something that makes me smile and laugh, I put this guy on, and it makes me smile and laugh. So I'll probably watch a YouTube video. There's this one YouTube video that came up on my feed. I think it was about relationships, and I think it was something about why your partner doesn't understand you, or why you don't understand your partner, something like that, from Dr. K, Healthy Gamer. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna probably watch that while I eat some lunch after I go grocery shopping. So let us return to the title screen. Save and return. Test. And then I'm going to... That's better. Uh-oh. Did something not come through? Let's queue up the next stream. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. I'm going to... Today's the 15th, so... Oh, man, I don't even know what chapter I was on. I'm just going to title it Chapter 5-3. I'm probably not on 5-3, but... 3. Okay, Chapter 5-3. I think that's good. And let's set this for... let's go for like 3 o'clock. Let's go with this. Yeah, that's too soon. There's no way I'm going to be on it then. I work in IT. I know the dangers. I think I can see where you're coming from. I think that somewhere along the way of the many years since the gamer tag days for me, I just kind of like gave up on it. I think what I think I would agree with you if there was any level of popularity that I had, then I think I would agree with you. I'd be like, but you know, there was at one point I had this really old username from like AOL that I used for a lot of things. I used it on Halo 2 online, I think Halo 3. I had it for a long time, and it was called Reuniku. And I remember I used it around the time I was competing in, I almost said Monster Hunter Wilds, so I'm trying to type this, in Street Fighter 4. And I don't know when it was. I mean, but if I had to approximate it, I'd probably say somewhere around 2012. I think I was competing in Street Fighter, and I was traveling a lot, like probably every 2 months to complete Street Fighter. And I think somewhere along the line, I was good enough. Memory like an elephant. Yeah, Reuniku. So I was competing in Street Fighter, and I was getting good enough in Street Fighter 4 as Ken that I remember people would ask me who I was, and it just kind of felt strange to call myself like, oh, I'm Reuniku, but my name is Justin. And a lot of people still have their old gamer tags and gamer stuff from like way back that they're still using to this day. But I just, somewhere along the line, it was, you know, especially not, this is not a humble brag, but like when I'd get called up to compete at a tournament and I'm going to go fight on stream or something, it'd be like, next up we have Killers 555 versus Reuniku. And I was like, it just sounds silly. So eventually it was just like Killers 555 versus Justin Shade. And I was like, oh, that's me. And I would get up there and play. And then, you know, same thing with social media. There was a very small blip where I was trying to do the social media thing where I was, you know, everybody was creating their Twitters and putting their social media out there, you know, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, you know, follow me on Facebook. And I did that for a bit, but it was the same thing. Like I had all these different usernames for everything else based on what was taken. And yeah, my PlayStation name, my Street Fighter name, my name in Monster Hunter, everything everywhere is just my actual name. And it's been like that for, I mean, it's 2025, probably since 2016. So if something's going to happen, you know, obviously it'll be my fault. It's whatever. But for now, I'm just like, it's just easier that way. Especially like if I meet anybody new, which is rare as I get older, when there's a point when, you know, somebody's like, oh, what's your PlayStation name? Or this, just you, the other day, it was like, oh, what's your Discord name? It's like, oh, my Discord name is Monster Hunter 75204. Like that. It's just Justin Shade. Like if I'm on that thing, it's probably just my name. You into military shooters? Military shooters like, not COD, but like Hell Let Loose or Arma. No. I'm not into a whole lot of games. Like it's almost easier to tell you what I am into. I'm into pretty much Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and Elden Ring. I know I have some other games on here, but that's about it. Like I don't play like JRPGs. I don't play shooters. I really only have time. I barely have time for just Monster Hunter. But yeah. Are you into those? Like, are you into shooters? I mean, shooters should be the thing that I'm into because they're easy to kind of pick up and put down. Oh, you're one of them, huh? The Steam library, they got you with the sales. That's always what I've heard from people is that there'll be like some Steam sale and everything's like $1. And then what happens is people buy stuff and then they don't get around to eventually playing them. So not really sales. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much only have time for like the one game. After Monster Hunter, and I say that like it's ever going to end, but after Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, I think I was saying this the other day on stream. I'm a pre-order junkie. Oh, man. Oh, wait, hold on. On Steam, you can pre-order for like, you don't have to pre-order for the full price of the game, right? You can just pre-order for like $10 or $5 or just like $1 or something, right? Pre-downloaded? Okay. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, full price. Oh, no, man. Okay. Yeah, I very rarely pre-order. I'm trying to think. I technically don't pre-order, but sometimes I will, I guess, pre-order the game like an hour before it comes out, you know, just to like get the pre-download. So, ooh, full price. I don't know. This will probably come out more and more on the stream, but like I really don't like spending money. So to the extent, I'm not going to tell anybody else how to spend their money, but to the extent that I think that it'll be very clear that I don't like spending money, man. Like, actually, in fact, and I'm very, very mindful of this. Every time there's a $70 game, and I've gotten lucky. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna full disclosure here. Monster Hunter Wilds is $70. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is $70, and there is a handful of games. If I can go through real quick. FF16 was $70. And then the only other one that I can remember off the top of my head is God of War Ragnarok, which was $70. The reason I wanted to bring up these $70 games is because for many years I've been against $70 games. I don't think they're worth it as far as like the cost of it. But and I used to say I don't buy $70 games. But every 3 months I get dividends from Apple stock I had when I worked there. I get stock and I think it's in the amount of $176 because of the amount of stock that I had. So whenever I get those dividends every quarter, I put them in like a savings account. And then whenever a $70 game comes up and I want that game, I will spend that money on that. I'll transfer it to my checking and then pay for with credit and then transfer it to the credit card. But I'll do that because I need it to not be my money. I need it to be somebody else's money that somebody gave me, but I cannot have it be the money that I actually earned through my time spent. I cannot pay $70 for video games. I can't do it. It's not in me. But yet I still have a bunch of these $70 games. And so that's like the way I've gotten around it is it like in my head, I need it to be, I'm like, there will be money spent on this, but it will not be through my like hourly wage. It'll be like some other, like someone gives me the money. So I put my veteran disability check for games. Okay, yeah, it's like, hey, like I said, I'm not gonna tell anybody how to spend their money, but I'm a firm believer in AAA gaming generally sucks. Like, Sifu is fantastic. I get that there's a Final Fantasy VII here. There's an Elden Ring. Unicorn Overlord was fire. I'll probably never finish this game. But AAA is in a lot of ways not good. But I say that as someone who doesn't normally play those games. Like, or when I say play those games, I mean play AAA games that don't work. My gaming library is, because usually what I do is I'll just look up YouTube videos or I'll look up reviews leading up to a game's launch, and for a game that I'm interested in, if I'm gonna get it, and then I'll just wait until reviews come out. And if the reviews, not from IGNs and Polygons, you know, and Kotakus, but from reviews from regular ass people say, yeah, this game is great, I'll get it. But that's assuming that it's something that I really wanted to get in the first place. And Monster Hunter Wilds, there was like 100% chance I was gonna get this game. World was amazing. The expansion was fantastic. Capcom is like 5 for 5. Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, what else? You know, whatever else they got. Devil May Cry. Like every time they put out something in the past 7 years, it is 8 years maybe. Dragon's Dogma, although I didn't play that, so I can't say it's super, super good. But every time they put out something, it just crushes. So, hey, if I had to put a recommendation, I'd say get a Capcom game. But you're not going to get the best writing. You will not. If somebody's coming into any Capcom game expecting God of War level writing, what are you doing? So, oh, Exo Primal, you're right. Baldur's Gate was amazing. Oh, I wish I didn't have a job and like unlimited friends, and I would love to play Baldur's Gate 3. That might be one of the few games that I feel like, kind of like Last of Us, where the rest of the gaming community will move on and they'll talk about Baldur's Gate 3 like 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, and I'll be like, damn, because I mean, I'm not a D&D guy at all, but I do feel as though that was probably the avenue into D&D for me was the Baldur's Gate. And I get it, the D&D tabletop is different than, you know, playing a video game, but that I think would have been my closest tangential way into the group. But yes, you are correct. Exoprimal, ain't nobody talk about that game. Ain't nobody talk about it. And I don't even have any theories as to why that happened. If I want to play hard defense for Capcom, I can't. But it's hard. But I would like to believe that Capcom kind of weirdly shot themselves in the foot, because something that I think a lot of companies don't do that Capcom does is that they put out games that I think sometimes a lot of gamers are the same people that play multiple games. Meaning, there are people who play Elden Ring that probably also play FF7 Rebirth, which is one of the reasons why I think a lot of game companies are very mindful about not releasing their video games at the same time. You know, you might have heard something say like I even talked about this with Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West. I think if you were gonna play Horizon Forbidden West, but you were interested in Elden Ring, you probably didn't play Horizon, which I think really kind of affected it. Same thing with Horizon Zero Dawn and Breath of the Wild. Gamers just kind of overlap with a lot of things. And so I think that with Exoprimal, it's possible, and I know this is like the heaviest, like, you know, playing defense for Capcom I can do, but it's possible that people were just interested in other games that Capcom made and thus didn't play another Capcom game. If you get the urge, we can co-op it. I always find PvE games are not the best, but you need to focus on one or the other. I didn't know it was PvP. This is the one with the dinosaurs, right? Let me look this up. Oh, I gotta go into... Okay, I was gonna go into Opera. I don't want to use Edge. Okay. I know nothing about the game other than that there's dinosaurs in it. Like, the trailer was like them falling through like a portal or something. And you got like a gun mech thing, and you're fighting people, or the dinosaurs. So, whatever. I don't know. The moment I saw it, though, I was like, the thing was, I was like, I'm not gonna move away from Street Fighter to play this game. That's why, in a way, I'm saying I think they kind of cannibalized a bit. Oh, also, I know you know, you're not playing Monster Hunter Wilds, but Capcom put out a survey for people who had played Monster Hunter Wilds or were interested in getting it, and they listed a bunch of different questions about it's just information gathering about gamers. And one of the questions that was on the survey that I thought was so fascinating was it was asking, which of these games have you played? And all of the games were there were Capcom games on there, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Street Fighter 6. But like one of the games that was on there was Elden Ring. And I'm on the Elden Ring thing. And I actually thought that was really, I noticed that because, again, going back to the gamers overlapping, not everybody who plays Elden Ring is going to play Monster Hunter Wilds. But there's probably some people who are going to do that. And it's important for companies to understand where the overlapping audience is so that they can look at those games and find out what those games did that were very successful and, you know, maybe incorporate some of those mechanics. Not so much like Horizon Forbidden West where you're like, you know, copying all the mechanics, but yeah. Have you tried Black Myth? Oh, we talked about this. You asked me if I've tried Black Myth Wukong, and I think I said I didn't try it, and I wasn't going to play it. Like, there was zero chance I was going to play it. It is definitely not my style of game. I say style, I know it's like a Souls thing, but it's just, I looked at it graphically, it looks really good. It looks amazing. But I think that style of, and I think it's fair to call it a Souls-like, but that style of Souls action adventure RPG thing where there's bosses that can kill you in 1 or 2 hits, that, you know, it might seem like my kind of game because of the games I've played before, but one of the things I like about my gaming taste is that there's very few games that, because they're in like a genre or they play a certain way, I'm going to be interested in the next one like it. The closest that's ever happened, and I like using this example on purpose, is roguelikes. Because almost back to back, I played Dead Cells as my first roguelike that I can remember. I played Curse of the Dead Gods, and then I played Hades. And based on those 3 games, people would probably assume, oh, you must like roguelikes. It's like, no, I just like these 3 games. And that's it. It's the same thing with fighting games. Like, people would look at me playing Street Fighter. How many hours I have in this? I have 2,774 hours in Street Fighter. If somebody came to me and said, you like Street Fighter, have you considered Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur? I would say, no. I have no interest in those. Somebody did it to me with City of the Wolves, Fatal Fury. They were like, are you going to play City of the Wolves? Like, no, absolutely not. Like, zero chance. And it's the same thing with Monster Hunter. Just because I play Monster Hunter, if there was another game like Monster Hunter, I wouldn't play it just because Monster Hunter exists. So it really isn't. I recommend learning the story of Journey to the West, the original Dragon Ball. Yeah, I've heard that it's kind of, that Dragon Ball pulled a lot from Journey to the West, as in like the staff that Goku uses, and even like the flying Nimbus, and the fact that he has a tail, which I guess is kind of related to the Monkey King. I don't know much about the story. I think I tried reading it once, and I don't think I was smart enough for it. Like, I think I tried reading it, and I was like, I don't get this. And I think I had somebody try to explain it to me. I was watching like a video on it, and I was like, I don't know. It's kind of going over my head. I think it's the names that were really kind of getting me. I was just something about that story. It wasn't working. My brain, I wasn't smart enough, man. So, all right, I gotta. I don't want to move this time because I wanted to try to hop back on by 3. But I'm gonna get on at it. I'm never on fucking when I say I'm gonna be on. I always write just some timer in here, and Thryden sometimes gets on my case. He'll be like, hey, you're not on when you say. I'm never on when I say. Like, I wish I could provide an excuse as to why it is. I make the best effort I can, but it's been like 3 years running where I put a time on there and I'm like, okay, I can be on by that time. Like, it's 4. It's like, you know, it's 2 o'clock. I'll go make a quick run to the grocery store. I'll be back. And then, bro, it's like 6:30. And I'm like, what? So I just put a time on there as like an ideal time that I'd like to be back. So it's 2:06 Central Time. I have this set to 3. I'm going to end the stream, make a grocery run, eat this tikka masala, do my stretching, probably flip that, do the stretching first. And then I will jump back on to, I guess I need to raise my hunter rank, but I'm going to do some side quests. I just want to hunt some monsters and I don't know, get the Rathalos gear, and then be happy. All right, I'll be back on in an hour or so. All right.